Hey, it's Kimberly James, owner and creative director of Josie May, and I have another fabulous guest for you today. My next guest is the visionary founder and owner of Tati's Floral, a floral business in Chicago that blends artistry, entrepreneurship, and social impact. What began as a personal act of self-care during the pandemic has blossomed into a thriving business rooted in creativity and community empowerment. Driven by a deep passion for both floral design and neighborhood revitalization, her mission to serve and uplift the Auburn Gresham community. Her work has been featured on Shy Block Chicago, WGN TV, and her business has been recognized by the Cook County Land Bank as a small business to support. She has also earned endorsements from Commissioner Bill Lowry and Alderman David Moore for her efforts in transforming vacant spaces into thriving community hubs. Beyond floral arrangements, this young woman is spearheading an ambitious project to convert a land property in Auburn Gresham into a vibrant community space, complete with a coffee shop, bike repair station, and co-working area. She has received funding from Chicago Recovery Community Development Grant and the We Rise Together grant. She continues to forge strategic partnerships with local businesses and organizations to bring her vision to life. Floristry is more than just a business, it's a movement. Through her designs, collaboration, and community initiatives, she's not just arranging flowers. She's planting seeds of change, fostering connections, and redefining what it means to be a small business owner on the south side of Chicago. Join me in welcoming my next guest, Ms. Tatiana Williams of Tati's Floral. Thank you so
Hi, everyone.
Thank you so very much
for having me.
Of course. I started this journey because I know so many entrepreneurs, and these are people that other people need to know. You are doing some amazing things, and I've been watching to see, kind of what you're doing. Mm-hmm. You are probably my youngest guest, and I am just excited about talking about your business, your journey, and what you're doing in the Auburn Gresham community. So let's get started. What is the exact moment you realize your passion for floral design wasn't just a hobby, but something you can turn into a thriving business?
When I realized that people would actually buy these, right? So I do a lot of things, and like with arts and crafts, and I realized that people love buying flowers, and they actually love buying flowers for other people. So I'm like, okay, well, this could be a business, a good business, actually.
Nice. So I know that during our pre-conversation, you talked about, you started buying yourself flowers during COVID, and that kind of sparked, your business, which is really awesome. So what gives you joy about flowers?
The energy. I feel like who doesn't want to see a beautiful flower arrangement? Like when you're around flowers, they just bring this energy of joy and happiness and make you feel good, right? And make you feel like, okay, I'm loved, I'm cared for, even if I bought it myself, No one doesn't have to buy you flowers. You can buy them for yourself, like I did during COVID.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love that. There was a time in my life when I used to treat myself to buy flowers, especially if I had to go to the grocery store, then I might as well just pick up some flowers.
Exactly.
But arrangements are absolutely beautiful. So it's not like something that you can just pick up in the grocery store. So,
well, you can get the flowers. You can get some grocery store flowers and then arrange them at home. A little self-care project.
Okay, so piggybacking off of that, so do you teach people how to put the arrangements together?
Yes. I do live. Sometimes I go live and I'll just do like a quick grocery store run, grab some flowers, and then I'll show people how to put the flowers together, because sometimes you might just want to pick up you some flowers and you don't really know how to arrange them in a vase or they're not looking right. So I do like show you little tips and tricks that you can use by going to the grocery store and buying some $10, $15 bouquets and putting it all together.
Okay, so this is veering off of the questions that I have written here.
Huh.
Would
Okay.
you be interested in hosting like a class to teach people how to arrange flowers?
Yes, I actually offer that now. And
Oh, okay.
I'm actually doing a class tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. For a group of parents and educators. They wanted me to come in and do a flower arranging class for them. So that's going to be fun where we get a group, some flowers, and I get up there and teach them how to make a small bouquet.
Okay, I love that. I love
Yeah.
that. Okay, so we need to talk offline because I have a
Okay.
because I do craft work.
Okay.
So that would be something that people would probably really love.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I buy flowers, but they don't look pretty once you put them in a vase. I mean, nice. Okay, so as one of the youngest entrepreneurs I've interviewed, what's been the most surprising lesson about running your own business?
Well, the most surprising lesson to me has been you need a team. I kind of went into this by myself, and if you don't get a team, you're going to burn out quick. So you definitely need a team because there are so many components to being an entrepreneur, right? You got to do marketing, schedule meetings, you have to buy the inventory, you have to put the things together, you have to take care of the invoices, you have to be the accountant. So it's like a lot of things, and one person cannot successfully do everything by themselves.
Right.
So that's
So,
something that I.
so how difficult was it for you to find a team that you can trust? Because I think that's one of the things with entrepreneurs. I'm gonna speak for myself.
Mm-hmm.
This Josie May is my baby.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's gonna love my baby like I love my baby. So it's
Uh-huh.
hard for me to relinquish stuff. Now I trust my mother. She works with me on most of my projects if I do anything. But how are you able to relinquish it to other people?
That's really a good question because it is hard to trust, right? Like this is your everything. You work so hard on this, so it's like, who can I trust? Um, my thing is how I started getting my team. I wasn't looking for them because I'm like you, right? I don't know who I'm gonna trust or who can I trust or who's gonna take this as serious as I take it, because maybe it is someone you can trust, but are they gonna take it as serious as you? The answer is probably no in most cases, but my team kind of found me. I feel like it was divine connection. One day I was doing an interview on the phone, and then we were supposed to have a cleanup for the space on 79th, and then we canceled it. But one of the guys, which is actually a student, he's getting his MBA at the University of Chicago Booth School. He actually came by and he asked me about it. We just hit it off from there, and he's been bringing in other students to assist me
Okay.
and just like giving me, like pointing me in the right direction. As far as trust, I still oversee everything, but they've been able to help me like I'm in a program right now, getting my financials together, creating projections and things like that for my business. I need help with that because I don't know, how to put that all together. And then I don't even have the time to like constantly, sit down and go through that. So I just think it's divine connection. Pray on it and your team will find you.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I'm not ready yet.
When you're ready.
When I'm ready. When I'm ready.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, my mom is my right hand, and my husband, he helps. So I got a little.
You do. You have a team, right?
Okay, so you're making some major moves in the Auburn Gresham community, but every journey has its bumps in the road. What has been your biggest "oh no" moment so far, and how did you bounce back from it?
My biggest bump was when I first started with the building. I had partners, and they, like a year and so later, maybe a year and a half later, I just found out like we weren't align, and we didn't have the same values, and we didn't like have the same community outlook. And so it really took a toll, because you go into this thinking one thing and you think you're going to be with the people that you started with. So I bounced back by adjusting my goals. Like, I can't be so quick, because sometimes we want to grow too fast also. So I know that I just can't be so quick to be like, okay, well, I'm going to partner up with this person. I have to really like look at them and see, okay, are their vision and goals aligned with mine? What are they doing? Because anybody can say anything, right? But what action are they putting behind it? So.
Yeah, it's really important to, when you collaborate or partner with someone, to make sure that you guys are in alignment, because if not, it's,
Yeah.
there will be issues, along the way. Because at the end of the day, just like when you have someone who is employed by you, they represent your business. And if you guys are, in alignment, that can be good.
Yeah.
Okay. Transforming abandoned buildings into community hubs. That is next level. Ultimate vision for the space, and how do you want it to impact the community?
So my ultimate vision for the community hub is being a, I wanted to reflect a space where everyone in the community is welcome.
Okay.
I want to have my floral shop in there, then a coffee shop / co-working space with a community room and a bike repair station. The impact I wanted to have on the community is just to show people in this community, like, we can do something for this community living in this community. Because a lot of times people outside the community buy up buildings and they invest here. We typically, sometimes we don't have a say so. So you can live in the community and change the community.
I love that. I love that. Okay, so you're working with organizations like Block by Block and GAGDC. How has that collaboration shaped your vision for Tati's Floral?
It shaped my vision by just giving me that exposure to get out in the community, meet different people, hear what the residents want. A lot of times we look at, because I live in a disinvested community, so a lot of times we may look at these communities and be like, okay, well, they don't care about their community, they don't care about their spaces, but that's really not true. If you get out in your community, whatever community you live in, and just go meeting your neighbors door to door, you know what I'm saying? You will find out some really interesting things about the community, the history, and just let people know who you are and what you're trying to do.
I love that. Okay, so you're a single mom of 3 and a thriving entrepreneur. How are you pulling it all off? What's the secret?
Woo. Well, first and foremost, God, because without him, I am nothing. Honestly, he has made a way and just opened up so many doors for me and my little family. But honestly, taking it one day at a time, because it's easy to get in the space of being like overwhelmed, because we're trying to do everything and just look at everything instead of literally taking it one day at a time. You know what I'm saying? We have to plan, of course, for the future, but you only can control what you can control in your circle of control. And you got to take it day by day, and leaning on my support team, because I do have support.
So how large is your support team?
Not that large, though. It's not that large. And I've been blessed to not, I wouldn't say need them every day, but I've just been blessed to like take the girls to school, pick them up. You know what I'm saying? So that helps a lot because I do have that flexibility. But if I needed some support, then the small support team would be able to pitch in and help. So, oh, and letting the girls help out, giving them responsibility, around the house, cleaning up or helping me, bring the flowers in, helping me clean up when I'm done making an arrangement. I lean on them the most because they're right here in the house. And plus it teaches them responsibility. So.
Okay. So this is your second entrepreneur journey, venture. It's in your blood, obviously. So how do you encourage that for your girls?
I do encourage it, but I don't push it because they're human beings. They're going to grow up and have their own mind and make their own decisions. So I don't want to be like pushy on it, but I do want them to know that there's options and they've seen it. They know about AXJ, the first business that I had, and now Tati's Floral. So it'll be their choice.
Yeah, I love it. So will you have them work in your business, especially you've got a freshman, right?
You're a sophomore, about to be junior.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So does that threw me for a loop. I'm thinking freshman. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So do you have her work in your business or with you for like over the summer and like the Christmas holiday?
Yep, of course. And definitely when the shop is open, all three of them will be in there working. So, and we can pick up some, something off the floor or whatever she needs to do. But I'm definitely gonna have them working in it until they're old enough to, maybe venture off into something else. But definitely,
or open their own.
Right.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's one thing that keeps you motivated even on your hardest days? Is it the flowers? Is it the community or something completely different?
On my hardest days, well, if I had to just pick one thing, I would pick my kids, my girls, because they really keep me going. It just, through like whatever, because the journey isn't easy, but it's very rewarding, especially when you're first starting out a startup business like me. The girls, I would have to say the girls.
I love that. Okay, so you've learned the importance of partnerships. How do you decide who to collaborate with and what are red flags to watch for?
So I decide who to collaborate with by just looking at them, looking to see what they've done in the community. If they don't have no community presence, that's kind of a red flag for me because I am like all about community, and that's how Tati's Floral was partially born, like through my love for the community. So if they have no community presence, like going into like a partnership, then that would be a red flag.
Okay, so you've got a Valentine's Day collab with Love Corkscrew. It's a Black-owned wine company, which I love that. I love the collaboration and the partnership. How did this powerhouse partnership come to be?
So Love Corkscrew, I've been following her for a while. During COVID, again, that's when I really just started just looking at her story and just supporting her a lot. When I was going to get those flowers for my self-care, I was, getting a bottle of something of hers as well. So I've been following her for a while, and it just dawned on me, or I just had like a moment last month, and I'm like, let me just send her inbox, a DM on Instagram and see if she would be interested in a collaboration. Mm-hmm. And I didn't really expect nothing from it because, sometimes people answer DMs, sometimes they don't. So I was just like, just shooting my shot. And to my surprise, she responded back and she, sent me her email address and it went from there.
I love
So,
it.
yeah.
Tell me about what you guys are doing specifically for the collaboration for Valentine's Day.
Of course. So we have 2 bundle packages that we're offering. One is called the Sweetheart Special. It's a small bouquet with 1 bottle of wine. And then we have another bundle. It's called Luxury Love with a bigger bouquet and 2 bottles of wine. So you get to choose which one. You can see the options, and it'll be delivered on Valentine's Day.
Oh, nice. Okay, and so how can people pre-order or order, and how can they get this collaboration?
So if they want to pre-order or order, they can go to my website, which is Tati's, Tatis, Floral.com, and they'll have a tab that says Tati's and Love Corkscrew collab. They can just click on a link.
Okay, I love that. And so you're in the Auburn Gresham community. How far out do you deliver?
All of Chicago. I've delivered to Country Club Hills, Madison, suburbs. So I'll say all Chicago and surrounding suburbs because I've been out there.
I love that. I love that. Okay, so let's talk about the future. Picture this. It's 5 years from now. Tati's Floral is a household name. What does success look like for you at this point?
So success in 5 years for me looks like all of Chicago knowing about me, and knowing what I'm trying to do and what I'm doing in the community, and a thriving community hub that's open and, is doing what it's meant to do, like bringing in the community, bringing people together, different businesses is birthing, and the corridor is getting fuller and it's thriving. And it also looks like 5,000 subscriptions, monthly subscriptions that
I was going to say per month.
Right. So yeah, 5,000 subscriptions that people will hopefully be signed up to.
Okay, so talk about the subscription.
Okay, so Tati Floral offers a subscription plan. It starts off at $25 per month. You get one bouquet and a delivery monthly to your doorstep.
Oh, I love that. I love it. Now, what if I want more than one a month?
So we have 3 tiers. We have a $25 one, which is once a month. Then we have a $60 one, which is every 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. Then we have another one, which is every week. Okay. So we got options.
And they can go to tatisfloral.com to place an order for a subscription.
Yes.
I love that. Okay, so we talked about your girls, and let's talk about legacy. What's your ultimate goal for Tati's Floral? And is it, a family heirloom or a floral dynasty? What are you thinking?
So I would like it to be a family heirloom, but again, I don't want to push my kids, So if it's not, I still would like it to be in the community. So one thing I have thought about doing, and I do want to push this as the hub begins to get to the opening stage. I want to be able to invite the community to get a share of it.
Okay. I love that.
So then it'll be owned by the community, all of us.
Okay. So when do you think you'll be able to open? How far are you away from opening?
So I'm hoping to be open this summer, late summer, early fall.
Okay. And are you still accepting donations?
Yes.
Okay. And how can people donate?
So you can donate by going to tatisfloral.com. There's a donate button when you first sign on, and you can click that and follow the link.
Okay, cool. I love it. Okay, so rapid fire. If your floral arrangements had a theme song, what would it be?
It would be "Living My Life Like It's Golden" by Jill Scott.
That's my song.
Yeah, because that's just the vibe. I'm making these arrangements. They're bringing this beautiful energy and giving back to the community. So it's like living my life like it's golden.
I love it. That's my song. That's my song.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite flower to work with?
Okay, so I love all flowers, but my favorite flowers would be hydrangeas.
Okay.
Because people don't notice, but sometimes like hydrangeas, they wilt after maybe a day or so, it depends. And you actually can, there's a hack that you can turn the hydrangea upside down. I have a hydrangea right here. I mean, I can show you if you want.
Please.
So this is one of my favorite flowers. So this is the hydrangea, how fluffy it is. I love how fluffy it is. It comes in different colors. So sometimes it wilts, like if it's not getting enough water. So the hack is you can turn it upside down, run running water on it, and then cut the stem a little bit and let it sit overnight, and it'll fluff right back up like this.
Oh wow!
So don't think your hydrangea is dying. It's not. You can bring it back to life.
Okay,
These last for a while.
Thank you for the hack.
You're welcome. Oh, and my other favorite flower is Pink Floyd roses, because they open up so big and they smell so good. And these are the Pink Floyd. They smell so good.
They're called Pink. What was that again?
Floyd.
Pink Floyd.
Roses.
I like that. It looked like they were like a fuchsia, like a bright pink.
They are.
That's pretty. That's really pretty.
And they open so big. They're beautiful.
Nice. I love that. Okay. So those are the flowers that you love. Is there one that you love them all, but is there one that you just like,
Yeah. So if I had to pick, it would be lilies, because I love lilies. Now they're cute and all, but sometimes they can be messy. They have this little seed in it that dries up and it drops and it makes this mess. And actually, as a florist, you're supposed to pluck those out because you can't take them out. But sometimes when you're making an arrangement, it might not be open. So once it gets to the customer and it opens, it falls and it can be messy. So yeah.
My favorite flower is the stargaze lily.
Oh yeah.
I love how they smell.
Yeah.
And it's a little messy once it starts.
Yeah. You just got to take that out and throw it in the garbage.
I didn't know I could do that. So I have to remember next time.
Because once it dries, it gets messy.
Yeah, they sure do. Okay, so finish this sentence. The future of Auburn Gresham is
very bright, with thriving businesses and a business corridor.
I love that. I love that. I love that. Okay, so you talked about a couple of the deals that are going on. So are there any exciting deals or special offerings that we should know about? Anything else?
So it's Valentine's Day. It's coming up. We have all of our Valentine's Day offerings up now for pre-order. I would advise anyone that's thinking about ordering something for Valentine's Day to get that in as soon as possible, because we know that everything goes up on Valentine's Day. The price of flowers, the price of everything is really crazy. So if anyone's interested, they can go to tatisfloral.com, click the shop button, and pick out what arrangement they would like.
I love that. Okay, so is there anything else that you'd like to share?
No, we talked about the subscriptions. So you can also go to Tati's Floral for subscriptions as well. And the collaboration with Love Corkscrew and Tati's Floral. Those are the three things we have going on right now.
Okay, that's awesome. So after Valentine's Day, I'm just kind of thinking ahead. The next major holiday would be Mother's Day, right?
It would be Mother's Day, but in March we're gonna try to do something for Women's History Month. We have something in the making,
Okay.
so look out for that.
Okay, so follow tatisfloral.com. What are
Right.
your social media handles so that people can follow you?
So Facebook is Tati's Floral.
Mhm.
Instagram is at Tati's Tatis_floral.
Mhm.
And of course the website, it'll give you all the information, the phone number, the location of the shop, and everything else. Oh, also on the website you can sign up for a monthly newsletter to keep you
Okay,
updated.
nice. Very
Yeah.
nice. Okay, I absolutely appreciate you doing this.
Oh, no
I'm
problem. Thank you.
really looking forward to seeing how your business thrives. I cannot wait until your hub is open. I can go
Thank
into a
you.
cup of coffee,
Right, right.
get a bouquet of flowers. Um,
Uh-huh.
but I am really looking forward to seeing how your business continues to bloom and blossom and grow. You are an amazing young woman, and I wish nothing but the very best for you. Looking forward
Thank
to
you.
hearing about more collaborations and about your
Uh-huh.
subscriptions and how you are just doing your thing. I love it. I
Thank
love
you
it.
so much.
Thank you so
Thank
very
you.
much for doing this, and we will chat later.
All right, Kim. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank
I was
you.
a little nervous, but we got
Really,
through it.
it's just a conversation between
I
girls.
know, I know, I know. It's just my mind be overthinking sometimes, but it was good. It was really good. Thank you.